Hi, Jeannie here, and today I'm going to show you how to refine a sales page that's made with a Divi layout and corresponds to a WooCommerce product. So here, this is a course that I'm working on, and I started with a Divi template, and then I have some updating to do. So what's unique about this particular layout from Divi is that it pulls content from the WooCommerce product itself. For example, this is the product price and the featured image that I have in WooCommerce. This add to cart is from the WooCommerce ecosystem. And then some of these pages and content like this is coming directly from the WooCommerce product description. And some of this is from the Divi layout. So I'm going to edit this page. There's a few changes that I'd like to make. And a lot of times what I like to do with Divi is open the sales page in a new tab and then be editing it in another tab. And you want to be careful not to have too many tabs open because it can only save one version of changes at a time. So here I've got a header, I've got rows. This pulls from WooCommerce. This pulls from the WooCommerce title, the product title, and the product description. So here, if I click into this, it's going to show the latest product, and you can actually select the product directly. And this is a short description. You can put an admin label if you want, so I'm just going to leave that as is since it's sort of already labeled. This pulls from WooCommerce. This is just a regular Divi text module. So I might want to change this up. So I'm going to change this question. I'm just going to simplify it just a bit and make this entire thing bold. And let's save that. And maybe I want it a little bit larger. So let's see if I can just make the font larger over here. You can also make it a heading. So I could just make this heading 1 and see if I like that size. And you'll want to make sure that headings are corresponding to what you want a heading for SEO purposes. So that can throw off your SEO if you're just using headings to increase the font size. There's other ways to do that. So I'm updating this, and once that's updated, I'm going to refresh this, and maybe since I don't really like this as the first line in my sales page, I'm going to refresh and see what the new one looks like. Okay, so I refreshed and it looks okay. It might be a little bit too big, or maybe I want to make this in a darker font or add a little bit more spacing to it. So I can easily do that. Now, if you want to use the visual builder, then you can easily just fix typos and things with that, and also spacing. But sometimes I find things don't get mobile friendly if I edit too much that way. So I'm just going to add a hard return here, and I like that better. So I'm not going to mess with spacing here. And then this image might look a little bit better if it was wider, but I'll leave it for now. So I'm going to go to the gear icon, and so that brings up the setting for this particular row. And if I throw off my spacing in whatever way, I can go back and I can refresh it to whatever the default thing was. So if I mess up my height, I can just mouse over and there should be an icon to, like here, I've got a lot of spacing. And so maybe I'm just going to erase this out and see what that does. It goes back to the original layout when you do that. So I don't really see a noticeable change, but I'm going to save that and keep editing. So right here, this is pulling from the WooCommerce product, I believe. So if I go, let's just go to the dashboard and open this up in a new tab. I'm going to start to edit the description of the product itself. So let's go to the dashboard, and for this you'll have to do this in the WooCommerce area. So WooCommerce, products, all products, and then I'm going to select this product and edit it. So let's edit this. And if I want to make the sale even better, I can edit it directly in this WooCommerce product and it will update the price on the sales page. So this is more of sales language that I think might go elsewhere. And so I'm going to put that just in a notepad so I don't lose it. And then maybe I'm going to put more of the traditional description of the course right here. Okay, so this is my revised product description. And I might change this a little bit more, but I'm just going to update it. And then I'm going to go back to my Divi sales page and refresh it. And it should pull the new wording. Okay, I just refreshed the sales page. And here, I think this might show up only if a returning customer is logging in. This section right here, it pulls from the WooCommerce space. And here, if I scroll down, this right here is pulling from the WooCommerce product directly. So I might change this up a little bit more. I might change the background of this. So let's just scroll down. And here we've got a background color, but you could refresh this and see what it was originally. So we can save that, and now it's kind of blending into the background a little bit more seamlessly. So if you want to save this, you go to the bottom purple part and then go to the green save. And so I'm going to continue to make some improvements to this. Right here, there was a background image and I changed it to a background color, but I could probably delete it entirely. So if I deleted it, it would look like that. And so maybe I want a little bit more spacing between this. And so I'll just bring it down a tad. And you have to be careful because you can see there's a little bit of lag. So I'll probably not save that change and then redo it. You can always change spacing on the Divi Builder part if you find that this is giving you issues. So I'll go back and I'll just make sure that we're going to make the height anything that needs to be restored back. I'm just going to restore it back. And then we can try again. So this picture, I'll probably crop it. And maybe I'll do a little bit more editing. So you could even, in here, just add a hard return so that the spacing isn't a big deal. And maybe I want to have right here, instead of enroll today as text, I could delete that and have a button. So I'll update that and I'll come back here and I'll refresh. It's taking a little bit of time to refresh that. And you can see here, if we're viewing the WooCommerce product, now that wording is gone. So I'll continue to edit and refine this. It looks like some of the things that I tried to delete are still there. So I might try doing that on the Divi builder part once I identify where this is on the Divi builder end. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you don't miss the next video. Have a great day.